So I'm sitting down here with Brett Jennings. He's one of the top producing real estate agents in Silicon Valley. He's actually a bestseller, Amazon.com. You can pick this book up for yourself. And I thought we'd just sit down and talk about some of the secrets and success strategies that he's used to catapult his business over the last 12 months.
Well, Rod, thanks for the opportunity to come and talk to you a little bit about today, kind of what had created success for me. And I do feel really privileged for the opportunity to share. By no means have I done it all on my own. I feel like I've had some great mentors along the way.
How did you become one of the top producing real estate agents in Silicon Valley?
So how did I get to kind of some of the success that I've created? It really is not about not reinventing the wheel. You don't have to be the smartest guy in class. You just need to sit next to him. The thing I learned from Tony Robbins was his best skill set was actually not positive psychology, but the science of modeling. That's just finding somebody who's already created success in an area and then duplicating their psychology and duplicating what they do, and you get the same results. So actually 6 months before I started as a real estate agent, I did a 2-month project where I went out and I called every single one of the top 150 realtors in Santa Clara County and interviewed 42 of them. It took me 2.5 months. But what I got out of that was I found what was the DNA of these top producers. And then the second thing I did was I dove deeply into this book, Millionaire Real Estate Agent, written by Gary Keller. And this is Tony Robbins 101. Basically what Gary Keller did is he went out and interviewed 200 people in the real estate industry that made $1 million or more and looked at, what are the exact things that they do and how do they think. And this kind of book has become a blueprint for me as I've built my real estate business.
How has SV Home impacted your business?
So I connected with SV Home really just at the time. I don't even know if they were SV Home. It was one of the principals, Todd Hill, was an investor, and he was buying properties. And I had a short sale or two that I had sold to him. And what I started to get a glimpse of there was how profitable it could be to have a multiple opportunity client. So what I mean by that is a multiple opportunity client, like a lot of guys back in the day when the market was crashing, were going after REO because that's a multiple opportunity client. You get one client and you get multiple transactions. The benefit there is when you have a multiple opportunity client, the speed or the rate at which those transactions goes faster and faster because business moves at the speed of trust, and when you're working with the same person over and over, it just becomes just more effortless, and things speed up. And in our real estate business, how much money we make is contingent upon how long the deals take to close and how many of them we can put in the pipeline. So working with SV Home has been it's been amazing because it's enabled me in 1 year almost double my business.
How do you utilize an investor in your business?
So investors can be a great asset in your business if they're the right kind of investor. One of the considerations that a lot of experienced agents have is, watch out for investor clients because they can be a total waste of time. An investor client can either make you a fortune or can be a total time vampire, depending on what, how they are. And so one of the quick and easy ways to distinguish whether an investor is going to make money for you or be a time vampire is simply when you meet these people, just ask them, how many deals have you done in the last 12 months? Whether they're a buy and hold investor or they're flipping properties, that's going to be the acid test right there. Because you get a lot of guys who come out of a real estate seminar, and one of the first things that the guys at the real estate seminars teach them is go make friends with, 5 or 10 realtors that can bring you deals. So if you're not really aware and in tune with working with an experienced investor, it can be a time suck. But if it's somebody who's experienced and they have capital and the resources, it can be a gold mine.